And we made it back to the Mokes. Yoo! Ah, it's so good to be back. This place is the stuff of legends, y'all. Welcome to the Mokohinau. Hell yeah.
Doesn't look terrible. You're such a delicate touch, Aaron.
What are you doing tonight? Hey, can you do one without the onions for me, por favor?
Yeah, I'll make one without onions. There goes up.
You hungry yet? We can set up one end and meet in the middle.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of a safety briefing and a little bit of a description of where we're at for those guys who have not been here before. So welcome to the Mokohinau. This is really one of the incredible places in New Zealand. As you'll discover as you move around, the water is unbelievably clear. So it's not at all unusual to see the bottom in 100 feet of water.
Welcome to the Mokohinau Islands.
One thing to be aware of, this is wild country and we're a long way from everywhere. So a little bit of thought needs to go into what you're doing, just from a safety side of things. Where we're anchored up here is nicely sheltered. We're at high tide. As the tide starts to run, we'll start to pick up a few currents around the island. And obviously, as you know, with the passage across, we've got a bit of wind blowing in on the other side of the island. So please stay within your capabilities as a kayaker. It's quite important, and given that the boat is here sort of in almost a cathedral, if you like, in amongst the arches, then communications can be a little bit patchy. All right, so the other thing with that is everyone have their ears on. If you hear a message that's not being picked up, please relay it. Particularly if someone's trying to talk to the skipper. Yeah, just watch each other's backs really. And what we're going to do is divide you into two groups. So Marty's going to take one group where we're maybe going to sort of be a bit more focused on the sheltered fishing and chasing snapper. And then for the guys that want to come along, I'll take some of the more advanced guys just a little bit further out. We'll look at a couple of pins and see if we can pick up a kingfish or two. But big thing is, we're all here to have fun and enjoy it. Just the scenery is magic. Just don't get distracted by it. We are in big water. Don't be surprised if that kingfish you pull up's over 30 kilos. Okay, just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, heard that. Yeah. We ready. We ready.
We love you, Steve.
Alright, so first day here at the Mokohinau Islands, the Mokes. This was one of the most epic places I've ever kayak fished, ever been, really. Super remote islands, there's nothing around. We all lost cell service after we left Port Fitzroy. Super excited to really explore this place. It's not cold, but the wind is ripping, the water is cold, so everyone's kind of gearing up a little differently. This will not be a board shorts and tank tops kind of day. I brought the NRS Sidewinder bibs, we all did. Ivy's rocking his new pair. I thought that was wasted space because it's been so hot. Now today I'm super glad we brought them, so we're gonna get geared up. See if we can't catch some fish. Hey.
I'm excited.
What? Are you?
Excited.
Are you?
Hey.
You should be, bro. You should be. Woo-wee! Looking fresh to death, brother.
And I just can't hide.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Look at this place. This is just a little cove we're sleeping in for the next 3 days. Hi, Brenda. Fish on. I'm in 80 feet of water, saw one little mark on the bottom, dropped a soft plastic, and this is a decent fish. It's probably my biggest fish of the trip. But it's hard to tell, these things are strong for their size. But pretty cool to target it like that. Basically just sight casted a fish 80 feet down. Saw it on my graph, nothing else around it, no bait or anything, but Stephen Tabb was telling me that's often how you get these bigger ones, is they're kind of isolated, sitting on the bottom. They'll see your plastic dropping and come up and grab it. All of a sudden my line started screaming off the reel, closed the bail, and I was on. Same technique, just instead of up against the wash, out here kind of in the middle of nowhere, on top of this pinnacle. He's not a monster, but he's decent. Got some color. Let's see. Yeah, nice. Solid one. Ew. Got one. She came up and grabbed it. This is actually on the Biospawn Exo Swim from Catch Company. Decent one.
Yeah, chunky.
Beautiful, beautiful fish. Pretty cool to target that gal on 80 feet of water on the bottom. All right, send this guy on our way. Stephen Tabb's hooked up over here around this point. Nice, Marty's on a good one. Marty was a pretty solid one. We're just marking a ton of bait.
Yeah! Oh, what do I have here?
Whoa, what is that? Some parrotfish. Yeah, it's a parrotfish.
Later, dude.
Marty's over here giving me some pointers. Just implemented them, and there we go. The soft plastics fishing out here is not coming naturally to me. I'm much more of like a vertical jigger, but slowly figuring this out. He's not tiny. There we go. Just lovely. Let him go. Mark this spot on the Angler app. We'll drop back down there and try it again. Figuring something out. Fish on. I just cast that corner to your right. It didn't make it very far. Yeah, another little guy.
There's the line, there's the fish, and I'm hooked up. My lure went right down this line right here into the pot of fish, and we're on. Not very big, but gotta love them.
Nice, Jared's here right next to me, dropped down, came up from the bottom. He's on a good one, he said. We're at 140 feet, marking a bunch of bait, but not many fish, but obviously there was at least one down there.
Good one, again.
Oh, heartbreaking, bro.
Alright, mate, you don't have to scream, you can just use the radio.
Yes! You bastard!
No, he came back for it! What? Oh, or a different one. That's hilarious. Sometimes it pays to sit there and sulk for a second, huh? Just sitting there. Yeah, that's just a small guy. Must have hit it while I was sitting there. Man.
That first one was big.
Yeah, I saw the bend, man. That first one was good. A little excitement though, huh? Got lots of bait below me. Basically the strategy, you're letting these things fall, these plastics fall, nice and slow. The slower the better, the more patient you can be, the better. Just let that thing fall slow, and basically the snapper will come up as they see it coming down towards them. They'll rush up, grab it, and then run down with it. So you're letting it fall, and then all of a sudden when it starts coming out a lot faster, like right now, you close the bail, reel in the slack, set the hook, and you're on. There it is. Wow, that was perfect. That never works out while I'm explaining something to see it work. Now this is just a little guy, but There are bigger ones down there. Graph was lit up. But that's the strategy we're going for. They hit it on the fall 95% of the time. Basically, you let it fall down the bottom, and then after that, you just reel it up. And sometimes when you're reeling it up fast, the yellowtail will see it and they'll come and hit it, the kingfish. But these snapper really like it on the fall. And it seems like the bigger ones like it a slower fall. Now this is an exception to that rule. It's just a little guy on a little plastic, but that's the ticket, that's the strategy. Once you figure that out, this becomes pretty easy to get bites. It's just weeding through all the small ones, trying to find a bigger one. But it's textbook. You're watching your line on the surface, watching it. It's slowly coming off the reel, and then all of a sudden it'll start taking off down, and that's when you know gravity didn't change, fish has it in its mouth. Close the bail, set the hook, rinse and repeat. See if we can find this bait again. I'm gonna go see what it's like out there. Got a bunch of birds working right up here. We're gonna go check it out, see what's around them. A little sporty out here though. Now we're out from the protection of the island. Wind's about to hit us as we get around this corner. But there are 500 birds up here working. It's worth going to check it out. Didn't get too squirrely. Yeah, sea's cranking over here. Getting a little bit nautical. Marty and I would never bring clients out in this, but we're just gonna come scope it out. Tons of bait right in front of us. But it's a little sporty. I was just about to say, man, hooking the fish is when it's gonna get exciting. Woo! Oh God. Yep. You think this is a bad idea? I've had better. We're this close. I'm gonna drop once, man. It. God, look at those birds, man. Woo-hoo! It wasn't quite this bad. Uh-oh. Now we're fishing, bro. Now we're kayak fishing. Yee-hoo! That is wild, man. Look at those birds, dude. Oh God. Hey, careful, man. Pay attention. Look at this. There's gotta be marlin around, man. Yeah, definitely some kings. Is this what you call a workup? Look at that, man. What are we doing? My mother, Brenda's gonna be pissed. Oh, dude. Hi, Brenda. Oh my God, bro. I'm gonna get pooped on for sure. Ah! Ah! Don't look up with your mouth open. Look at all these fish coming out of the water. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Yeehaw! Man, some of those are pretty big, bro. Look at them all. Oh, good, the wind's picking up. That should flatten it out, right? Yeehaw! Nah, get it. Oh, hey! Yeah, I've had enough of this. Yeah, forget this. This is a bad idea. All right, I'm over that. God, man, there's a football field of bait right there. Oh, it's going off out there. This ain't worth it. Not worth it at all. Yeehaw! Well, that was exciting. I got something heavy, but it's not pulling at all. But it's not pulling. As soon as I came tight, I was on, but it's not pulling back. It's just weight. What is this? Got a piece of coral or something? I got something on you guys. Oh, it's a big scorpion fish, man. Oh, now he's pulling. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
It might be a granddaddy hapuka.
It's a orange, it looks like a scorpion fish.
Has it got like short spines all over it?
Yeah, yep. I'm scared. I don't want to touch it.
Don't touch its spines, bro.
Yeah, yep. Duly noted.
I found him. Oh! Yeah, granddaddy hapuka. That's a granddaddy hapuka, yeah. They good eating? Poor man's lobster.
Granddaddy hapuka, that's a new species right there.
That's coming back.
Yeah, take it back.
If you want to do a catch and cook.
Yeah, let's eat it. Look at that guy. Look at the colors on that. That's a pretty good one, right? Or they get a lot bigger?
Lot bigger.
Oh, okay. This is a monster. I'm scared to.
Just, yeah, all the spines across the top of it. Man.
That is cool, man. What a cool species. We'll take this guy back. He's good to eat, but the problem is I don't really have anywhere to.
I'm gonna hit back, bro. So I'll
I am too. You want me to throw him in the hatch?
I need water. Nah, just chuck him on the back.
Look at that guy. Crazy looking fish. They're saying these spines on the back are venomous. You really got to watch yourself. I'm gonna let him flop around in my back hatch. That can't go wrong. Well, that's a pretty cool new species. Never seen that. Granddaddy hapuka, they were talking about it yesterday. It's basically a type of scorpion fish, and so the spines on the back are super venomous. They'll mess you up. And now I got him kind of precariously just sitting in my back tank well, making me a little nervous. If he starts flopping around and gets me in the back through my seat, I'm gonna be really upset. Marty just said that last trip someone left one on the deck of the boat and he got 4 spines and 4 toes, and he said that the pain dropped him to the deck. It was hurting so bad. I mean, they won't make you sick or any lasting damage. It's just extremely excruciatingly painful. Luckily I brought him up from deep and brought him up pretty quick, so his air bladder kind of came out, so he's pretty tranquilo right now. But
Oh, did you see the Mako? He's out on that pin.
you got a nice one?
Yeah, Mako tried to get him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that, just sitting here on the boat, taking a little lunch break. Drop down a gulp, really just to kind of rehydrate it, and caught this guy. What is this? What is this actually? Some kind of wrasse, yeah. Pigfish, they're calling this.
Look at them teeth.
Not to be confused with hogfish, yeah. You can tell it's a wrasse when they have teeth like that. Catching fish on accident here in New Zealand. See you, buddy. You know those fishing trips that you go on and it just doesn't even matter if you're catching fish? This is a place that I could come and just paddle, maybe take a snorkel and some fins and just look around. It's just such a beautiful, I mean, this is paradise. This is literally paradise. Well, I'm supposed to be fishing and I just keep catching myself looking and listening. It's just epic, you guys. This is just epic. I don't know another word for it.
That was sick.
Tons of bait right here. These are these blue mau-maus, beautiful fish. See if there's anything under them. at this. Look at this bait. Woo! That is kawai or something eating krill or something on the surface. Their heads are coming out of the water. Look at that. That's some bait, bro. Oh my God. Can't miss here, boys. Except I am missing here. This is crazy. This is insane. Tag a mate that still couldn't catch a fish. I got one. I got one. Yeah, I think I fouled him the way he's fighting. He's going straight down. Fish on, ladies and gents. Fish on. What the? Get up here. Oh! No! I think I'm done. Giving up on this. That is frustrating right there. Grass slid up. Once again, just doing what these guys told me. Letting it fall down, and as soon as it starts speeding up, you close the bail, reel up the slack, set the hook, and you're on. Right here on this epic point on the edge of this island. I downsized jig heads, and that was the key. Slower fall, they like it on the fall. It's on a gulp, little jig head that I got out of Carl's Bait and Tackle. 30% off because I'm a member of Carl's Club. Beautiful little snapper. And there it goes. Fun, fun. Go back and do it again. Tons of bait and fish over there. Actually, I got some below me. Perfectly executed. Yeah. Here we are for another episode of How Not to Land a Snapper with Brooks Beatty. Quit playing with your food. There you go. Easy peasy. Beautiful on the Z-Man chatterbait. Brooks is actually teaching the locals a few things. Stephen Tapp, who is a legend here in New Zealand, one of the most knowledgeable anglers I've ever met. He had never even seen a chatterbait. He had never even heard of such a thing. And they were all kind of giving him looks when he started throwing it, and he's got a couple of the bigger snapper of the trip on it. Z-Man's getting it done out here, teaching these boys a few things, huh? Yeah. Nah, it's not a Mako. Looks like a bronzy, but he's coming your way. Marty's got a fish on. And I got a shark right here cruising. Oh, I lost it. I don't know where he went. You might have seen your fish, man. It was on the surface. Now I don't see it. He was facing your direction and he went down. You should leave it on there. Let's get some views. Oh. It was coming this way, man. It has to see that.
Yeah.
She was probably 6.5 feet, 7 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Decent size. Just a baby, eh? As Aaron would say. On the beta bug.
Every time.
Just slow again?
I'm pretty sure
A little drag. Yeah.
or a sock. Can also be used as a glove, hopefully. About to find out. Now I got stinky socks.
Jared's on again. He's in a big school of trevally that are going crazy on the surface. And he's hooked up to one of them, I'm assuming, or there might be something bigger mixed in, not sure. Nice. Woo! Woo! Right next to us. This place is wild, man. Nice, nice trevally for Jared here. Beauty.
It's a little better.
Just dropped down the beta bug, closed the bail, and I already had a fish on, but something small, a small snapper. Hit it on the way down. Pretty little fish. Oh yeah, I just got a little snapper. Hit it on the fall. He's really f***ing this up for me. I had this perfectly good excuse of not knowing where to fish. Now he's just ripping out giants right next to us. And Steven Tapp continues to put on a clinic. Beautiful fish. I've been using the excuse that I didn't know where to fish, but here he is right next to us, ripping up studs. Nice work, man, nice work.
Good fun. Yeah, we have 15 pounds.
Beauty, beauty, beauty. Look at that. You're a freaking wizard, man. I don't get it, I don't know.
Four. They're just pissed, huh? They must have a lot of current right here.
I knew he stole something.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. 3 other ones hit it before he got it.
Fish on. I missed one and then dropped it right back down before I even reeled it up, and either it came back for it or a different one did. Another little guy. It's been super rewarding. You know, it's a different kind of fishing than I've ever done, dropping light, soft plastics and 140 feet, and then watching your line, catching these fish on the fall. Yep, another fish on, just rinse and repeat. It's been really fun kind of trying to figure it out, and I finally kind of got it down, but I've been grinding all day trying to wait for a bigger one and just can't seem to weed through these smaller guys. Either way, incredible day out here, just catching tons of fish. You can tell just what a healthy fishery this is. This has been a day filled with more life than I can remember on the kayak. Just swarms and swarms, hundreds of thousands of fish that I've literally seen with my naked eye. Not to mention all the stuff I'm marking below me all day. Just an incredible place. That's why we come out here to the Mokes, the Mokohinau Islands. Just kind of an untouched sort of fishery. You know, there's no civilization around, no cell service, which means less people, which means that humans haven't ravaged this fishery like most get hammered. So just what a treat to be out here. You know, size of the fish aside, to be catching fish nonstop, enjoying this scenery, exploring these little coves and caves. Yeah, to literally have hundreds of fish like ramming into your boat, basically. Woo-hoo! I mean, I just can't say enough about this place. What a special place. Yeah. Another snapper here at the end of the day, not a big one. They're so strong for their size. Ah. Pretty fish. There's more down there. He just took a piss almost in my face.
Whoa! Where these waves come from?
What's up, fellas?
If I'm being honest, I'm more than a little disappointed that I didn't land one of these monster snapper. But at the end of the day, that falls so far down the list of what this trip is about, it doesn't even matter. On this week-long expedition, the real harvest is simply the here and now. As the sun sets on the beautiful Mokohinau Islands, I realize that these are the moments that will stick with me for the rest of my life.
We don't have the weight like Ivy. Yeah.
Get the battery, I'll get the seat, and I think everything else is ready.
Cannot beat a little fresh sashimi after a long day on the water. Yeah, I mean, it's 9 pieces at a time.
this every single day of my life. I can't imagine getting tired of it. No manners on the boat.
G'day mates, I'm dropping jigs down for kingies. Coming up next episode, it's time to say goodbye to the Mokes.
And it is time to say goodbye to the legendary...
We're heading home from another life-changing adventure, but that doesn't mean that we're done fishing.
Oh, yep, I'm on again. Next drop. Oh.
We're vertical jigging around different yellowtail hotspots in search of some giant kingies. And we're squeezing in one more fried snapper feast on the way.
Aaron snapper recipe off the charts.
Oh, yes, Marty. Give me a good side.
Oh, how perfect would that be?
Just lift up.
Head over heels.
You don't have to push, you just gotta lift this one up a little higher. Yes. I'll bend you over the barrel and show you the world.
Well, how's it gonna?
Wait a bit, come on.
Bend you over and show you the 50 states or something. I'm not gonna waste your time rambling.
The Mokes. It ain't about the jokes.
Thank God. We'll see you out on the water.
Yeah, like those, you know, those brown birds that follow us around? Yeah. I've made friends. So we're about to have a little conversational video.
Why they gotta be brown, man?
Because they're brown. Because they look out for you. Just like the mosquitoes ain't biting the bird. I'm just saying.
Woo-wee! Looking fresh to death, brother.
And I just can't hide it. No.
You look like an idiot.
I'm about to lose.
I'm excited. I'm not excited. I hate
Is that a
this place.
seizure?
Yeah. I don't know. That's my orgasm pace.
I'm so hard right now. Like a who what?
That felt like a monkey humping the doorknob there.
Yeah. It's beautiful. There's some caves we can kind of paddle under if we want to.
Is that a bird?
Oh wow. Just caught the skipper and Marty embracing tenderly.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. 4 days at sea, folks. Things are getting weird. And getting weird. Yeah, things got weird the first 4 minutes. Here we are 4 days in.
I'm thinking we're going to keep making a move around towards the lighthouse.
Oh my gosh, come on, man.
I'm kind of out wide offset at the moment, and there's not much of a slow running. The odd one
This
comes through, like,
is
the main of it is going
disaster.
the other way, not into the lighthouse.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome, Marty. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, good luck, and yeah, keep in touch.
Fucking win, man. This is less than to be desired. I had one freaking hooked up too.
If I don't answer, I'm just going to have a shower and rub one out. Won't be long.